guys, welcome to the channel, Rockin' the Country. I'm Don. I've got a gift request hot off the press. MontaukEd just made a gift to me, and I happened to be recording when it came in, and I was just getting done with a couple of them, and it came in perfect timing. That happens once in a while. So Ed, thank you for this gift and this request. T.G. Sheppard's Do You Want to Go to Heaven? Now that title has me intrigued, absolutely. Oh, wait a minute. Gotta show you this. See it? There it is. Montauk, Long Island. That's where Ed's from. He's in North Carolina now, though. So, and Ed is like a mainstay on the channel. He's such a good dude that it's humbling to know people like this and inspiring at the same time. I don't know what this song is, but Ed tends to put it to me in these requests. There are a few folks who, when they make requests, it's like, okay, I get to think, I get to feel, I get to all of it. And I like that, whether I'm laughing or whether I'm just pondering life, because I'm a philosopher and a life coach, as well as author and a situation coach, you could call it, when people are trying to decide on some major things, or they're having problems and they can't see what the issues are. They'll call me and I work with them to help them see what the relevant issues are, to get through the smoke and all that stuff, and then just see what decisions are likely to lead to what. And that's how I look at songs too. I mean, I love seeing the creative mind at work, and T.G. Sheppard has a creative mind. With a title like this, I don't know what's going to be done with it, but I got a live version of this one, Ed. So let's see where we go.
Kenny Rogers was getting all the story songs back then, so I asked a group of songwriters to write me a story song, and this is what they come up with.
Oh no. It's going to be fun, I think.
It was the hottest day of August. All of us were down by the banks of the Paint Rock River. I was next in line to be baptized at the innocent age of 10. I'll never forget, I remember it yet, the taste of that clean pew water.
Kelly.
And the preacher's words still fill my head, and I hear them now and then. Said, do you want to go to heaven? I said, yeah.
I said, yeah.
Just lead me on. Take my hand.
Take my hand.
Can you feel that feeling? I said, yeah.
I said, yeah.
Just lead me on. It was the hottest night of summer, and the final high school dance was just about over. I was holding up for the taste of love when boys turned into men. I'll never forget, I remember it yet, the taste of that clean pew water. But the preacher's words I barely heard, his sweet Bonnie Lou gave in. Let's all say, do you want to go to heaven? I said, yeah.
And I said, yeah.
Just lead me on. Great job,
Nice.
Take my hand.
Take my hand.
Can you feel that feeling? And I said, yeah.
And I said, yeah.
Just lead me on up. J.D. Sumner over here.
Thank you. I need it. Thank
It
you.
was a lonely night in Augusta. She was sitting at the end of the bar when I saw her. With a little time and a little wine, she'd be a prize to win. I'll never forget, I remember it yet, the taste of that clean pew water.
Yeah.
But the preacher's words could not be heard as she whispered, come on in. Do you want to go to heaven? I said, yeah.
And I said, yeah.
Just lead me on. Take my hand.
Take my hand.
Can you feel that feeling? And I said, yeah.
And I said, yeah.
Just lead me on. Do you want to go to heaven? I said, yeah.
I said, yeah.
Just lead me on. Take my hand. Can you feel that feeling? And I said,
Love this
yeah.
rhythm.
I said, yeah.
Just lead me on.
All right.
Great job, Larry.
Yep.
That was fun. Man, it was an interwoven storyline in there. And, well, it wasn't really interwoven. It was progressive. He was 10 years old. He got baptized. Then, what was it, like senior year, graduating day or something like that in high school? And it was a day to lose your virginity, I guess. I mean, maybe it was a thing. So they went down, I guess, by the water somewhere. And maybe it was the same one. What did he say? The Painted Rock River or something? And or a creek. But nonetheless, well, would you baptize someone in a creek? I guess you could. But nonetheless, they go down, I guess, by the water. And that's where he became a man, lost his virginity to the girl. Did he say her name? I don't think so. Maybe he did. Was it like Bonnie Lou or something? But anyway, so senior in high school, and you want to go to heaven. Now we got a different kind of heaven going on. One's momentary, and it's very real. It's very identifiable. It's very present. And the thing about heaven, the notions of the biblical heaven as depicted, whether it's New Testament or the Hebrew Bible or whatever sacred text people like, is that it's in the future. You got to die to find out if you're right, first of all. Is your version of what heaven will be the right one? But it's a hope. It's a future expectation. And I guess regarding sex, it's a future hope and expectation too, but it's much more immediate, especially if you're with somebody who wants to do this with you and regularly, I guess. And in this one, though, okay, do you want to go to heaven? Yep. Then was he at a bar? He was at a club? He was somewhere, and the woman was like, do you want to go to heaven? And he's like, just lead me on. Like, take my hand and lead me on. You're like, okay, this guy's very leadable, I guess, if that's even a word. And she's like, well, come on in. And I guess they went into her hotel room or something. I don't know. But, all right. So he had heaven at age 10. Then what did he say, though? He said a couple times something about I couldn't remember the preacher's words, or I couldn't hear the preachers, or I haven't heard them in years, or something like. But he heard them again, but it was a different type of heaven. It wasn't the one the preacher was talking about. And that was fun. And I love Larry's Country Diner videos. I do. And that was the first time maybe that I heard Larry singing on one. And he got to sing, what do you call that part? Just not backing, but I guess it was backing. But I guess, the live echo. In a very deep voice and a nice one at that. But that was elaborate. The sheriff was there. And the woman who's the vocalist, the backing vocalist in a lot of the songs for Larry's Country, she's always there too. And then the keyboardist. I hadn't seen a keyboardist in this, but this song needed it. And I think, and I even said it during the video, I think that was his wife, Kelly, sort of in the front row. Off to the left on the screen. You only saw the back of her head, but I think that might have been Kelly there. And did they have a daughter? Because there was a younger woman looked like from behind. You can't really tell, but she did look younger from the one shot that I think I saw. Maybe that's their daughter. I don't know. But how do you get an invitation? Or how did you? Because Larry's Country Diner, I don't think they're doing it any longer for quite a while yet, as of now. But how did you get an invitation to that? Because not everybody that's there is like a famous artist, so I'm not sure. But all right, I'm gonna rate this song. That was fun, Ed. That was just fun, and so as much as you like to put it to me, you kind of did a little bit in this one. There was a lot more going on in this thing, and but just fun. All right. Oh my gosh, this is very appropriate. Very appropriate rating. I think you know what I'm going to say. The rating is an 8.9. Very simple storyline, a lot of fun. I like the way he sang it. That was the most instrumentation that I think I've seen at a Larry's Country Diner. Frequently it's acoustic, or maybe with a little bit from the sheriff there, Sheriff Caps there, but just a lot of fun. So I hope you guys enjoy. My mom was going places, as you might have imagined, during this, because I do have a girlfriend, and she is extremely beautiful. So, all right, guys, hope you enjoyed that. Have a great day. See you on another video. And from MontaukEd in North Carolina, keep rocking the country.
Said, do you want to go to heaven? I said, yeah.